Today I am going to can some ham. Sorry about the noise in the background. I'm doing some other canning right now. But I went to Aldi's and this is a 11.43 pound ham for 99 cents a pound. Now they had these on sale last week. I went 4 different times. They finally took the sign down because they didn't have any. So I went again yesterday before I came home from work. They had probably about 50 hams. I bought 4 of them. So this ham cost me $11.32. It is a shank portion bone-in ham, so of course you're going to lose some of your meat. But that's okay because a good old ham bone is great when you put it in beans or cook it down. It's awesome. So I won't worry about that. I'm going to chop this up into big chunks so I can pack it in jars. I watched, I believe it was Michigan Snow Pony, and she took the rind, but she didn't have this type of ham, but she cut the skin off of her ham and dehydrated it for her dogs, kind of like the pig ears. So this is some pretty major skin on here, and I'm going to cut that off. And I'm going to dehydrate that. I'll probably show that to you in a different video, but I am going to do that. Nothing goes to waste. I mean, you got to use everything. If you're throwing something away, you're not thinking hard enough, because there has to be something you can do with it that's going to save you money somewhere else. So I'm going to get to chopping on this, and I might show you. I don't show my chopping skills because I am just not a very good meat cutter. I'm not. And so I'd rather not show you how terrible it is. But I am going to show you. I'll cut it up and I'll get some chunks. And then I believe I'm going to cold pack it. I'm not going, or raw pack it. Actually, I think these are cooked. But I'm not going to heat it up before I can it. So we'll come back when I'm ready to put these in the canner. And see how, oh, it does say right there, fully cooked. So they had butt hams for $1.19 a pound, so that's still pretty good. Now, if you wanted to get all fancy, they were $1.99 for the spiral cut. But for my purposes, this will work just fine. So we're going to come back whenever we have this cut up and in a bowl. Alright, YouTubers. I have cut my ham up, and I totally forgot to turn the camera on. So I forgot to get show you getting my jars out and all that. I only cut up 2 hams, and I ended up with these 2 bones, which I swear they have to be 5 pounds for those bones. So out of a bone-in ham, a 10-pounder, you're probably only getting 8, plus everything else you cut off. But those bones are not going to go to waste, not at all. So I am dry canning these, raw packing. They're not raw, actually. It's cold packing because they are fully cooked. And I just I'm throwing it in and kind of mushing it. And mine are big chunks. I didn't cut, and they're not uniform. When I get it out to cook with it, if I want smaller chunks, you know, what's it take a few seconds to chop that up? Because once it's canned, it'll fall apart anyway. So I'm just packing this in there, leaving 1 inch of head space. This as well is going to process for 90 minutes at 10 pounds of pressure. For my altitude, that is. Always check your own. I thought about putting the broth on this, and no reason why. I just decided that I didn't think that that's what I wanted. I watched a couple of different videos and different things, and you know, some used it, some didn't. The one lady didn't, and it looked okay to me. I thought it looked alright. So I've got my 1 inch of head space. I don't want it sticking up any further. I am going to go ahead and run this down, even though I know there's no liquid in there, just in case. Sometimes I think it still helps. You know me and bubbles. I've had problems with bubbles where stuff's not sealing, and I'm pretty sure it's because I didn't get it debubbled like I ought to. So that does, yes, I have the towel hung over my shoulder. I need my wiping towel. Once, of course, it's all packed, we've debubbled, comes the trusty napkin. This is meat, so because of meat, I do use dipped in the vinegar. And we'll wipe that whole top off. I've already got my lids prepared. Like I said, all I did was just chop this up. I didn't do anything fancy to it. It's chopped fairly large. Finger tight. And then we'll put it in the canner. I've got some sitting here. I haven't got them quite in the canner. But there's what it should look like when you're all done. And I did leave a little bit of fat on mine. What's a ham without a little bit of fat? That's just added flavor, I think. So I'm going to get my canner all filled up with these. I'm going to go ahead and do this. And like I said, I didn't do the water. I don't know. Water, broth, whatever. I didn't do it. The 2 ham bones that I have left, I am going to probably cook those up. Maybe not today, but at some point. None of it's going to go to waste, that's for sure. We're going to get this done, and I'll come back whenever I have the canner all ready to go. So we'll see you then. It's me again. I forgot to show you that I did cut some up into small steaks. I don't know, am I too close? I might be too close. And I just took a wide mouth jar, and I don't know if you can see down in there. I just slid them in and packed them down in until they're full. And that way, maybe if we want, you know, a little bit bigger piece of meat, maybe to fry up. Nothing better than a nice piece of fried ham for breakfast. So I thought I'd go ahead, and I did leave the skin on these. So you can see that little layer of skin and fat. Because when I fry that up, I'm going to want that on there. It's not like a casserole where you don't want that. But I did want to show you that that's an alternative way to do this as well. Get you a wide mouth jar and pack that in there. And same concept, we're going to wipe the rim off. Get enough liquid on there. We're going to wipe the rim off. I didn't pack them so tight that you couldn't get them back out. Because if you get them too tight and you're trying to pull them out, you basically just shred them. So we're going to do that. I've already got a lid here ready to go. Oh, but I don't have a ring. I won't make you wait for me to run and get one. I only had a couple of the wide mouths in here, so I didn't get any of them out. But you're going to finger tight your lid the same as you do your regular mouth. But I just wanted to give you that option. That is something that, with the bone-in ham, if you have a nice big section, you can lay it out and slice it up. I think I did 1/2 inch thick and make you some ham steaks out of that. So, just thought I'd share. All right, well, here is the ham. This particular type of ham was a shank bone-in ham, hickory smoked. Apple Woods Farm or something like that. It smells good, but looking at it, it's not pink anymore. I mean, if you look in this jar, it almost looks burnt. So I will not be canning the other ham. I did not cut it up. I thought, no, I'm going to wait and see. I won't be canning it. My jars have all sealed. Like I said, they smell good. But here, this one over here, you can, I don't know if I can't touch it. I just brought them out. But, I mean, it's something I'm going to have to look into. Maybe it's the type of ham. I don't know. But if anybody does know, let me know. Because I don't know. I think it'll still taste okay. I don't know. We're going to open one up probably tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. And just look inside and see how it looks. Had to finish up the last of my pork loin there. That was all the bottom pieces, and you can tell it's all the little shredded parts. But there it is, canned ham. We'll see. My camera died while I was videoing this, so I didn't get to finish with how unhappy I am with this. This is terrible. I'm gonna open one. Actually, I'm gonna open this one, the steak one, because it looks even worse. If you can see that, yeah, not cool. So we're gonna take this over here. I'm gonna get me a plate and a jar opener and stuff, and let me come back and show you. We're gonna try this out because I'm not so sure about it. We'll see. Alright, so we're gonna open this because it's absolutely killing me to think that you're gonna put something down there that you're not so sure about. It smells like ham that's been cooked too long. Okay? Let's pour this juice out. I don't want that in there. Of course. Now, why would I think that would come right out? Alright, let's... Of course, it's gonna fall apart. Let's just get one out here and we'll look at it. Alright. Inside of that is even brown. It's very dry. It's like you overcooked it by about 2 hours and burnt it. It's edible. I mean, I guess it's really not bad. It just looks terrible. I don't know, maybe I should have put water in it. You know, then maybe it wouldn't have pulled all the water out of the ham. Maybe that's what makes it. That's really reddish colored. No. Like I said, to eat it, it tastes alright. It's edible. It is not as good as a fresh baked ham. It's a little dry. We have 5 jars of it left over there. We will eat it. Maybe in like a casserole or somewhere you can chop it up and you're not going to taste it. You know, one big old huge, you know, if you have little pieces, you probably can do it. We won't throw it away. We won't waste it. But I just wanted to go ahead and open one of them for you because I was not impressed. I only canned 1.5 hams. I still have a half a ham that I'm going to actually cook for Sunday dinner tomorrow. And then I have 2 hams that I didn't even touch. I decided to go ahead and put them in the freezer. I can pull them out another day if I think I want to do something else with them, but I was not going to can anymore because I didn't like the way that it turned out. But you know what? It's worth a try. You don't know until you do it. These were 99-cent hams, so it wasn't, I mean, it was expensive, but not, I didn't pay 20 bucks for the ham. One was like $10, so, you know, but you live and learn. I know, do not can, or at least can this way. Maybe you need to have liquid in there. I don't know. I'm going to have to do some looking and see what the heck. And if you know what causes this, by all means, please let me know. So, there you are. Thought I better show you what it looked like after you opened it. So, happy canning. I wouldn't do this ham. Alright, thanks and have a great day.